Welcome back to Mona's Take. I am your host, Mona Rose, and we are here to talk about everything reality TV. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss anything I have coming up. I want to welcome all of my new subscribers and thank each and every one of you. I appreciate the support. Well, we're almost done. Oh, Lord. Okay. Before I get into my video tonight about Big Brother and the episode and some of the live feed notes that I've taken, I have to tell y'all, I was screaming at my TV tonight. I mean screaming at my TV. Not the same way y'all were. I am on a trip. I am in Texas with my sister. Her husband's having open heart surgery tomorrow. So I have planned everything out where I could still do my videos. Got an internet block in case I lose internet. Got everything planned out. And then the thunderstorm come through. And the tornado watches come through. So I didn't have Big Brother on my screen. I had the news. My sister doesn't watch Big Brother. So she doesn't, unless she's with me. So she really doesn't know a lot about it. And I'm screaming at the TV, telling them, I'm sorry, I am screaming at my TV, telling them to get off my TV and give me back Big Brother. So afterwards, we're laughing about it. But I call a friend of mine that I know is a Big Brother fan too. And she's in Dallas. And I call her and I said, look, I've got news on my freaking TV screen. I need to know what's going on. It's the very end. I saw the first eviction. I saw the POV start. And then everything went out. And I'm like, no. Oh, no. So I call my friend. Shout out to Shandy. Lifesaver. And she fills me in on what's going on. So that I could do my video. While y'all were screaming at Meisha and Todrick, I was screaming at my TV for the weather people to go away. That's okay, let a tornado hit, but I need my Big Brother. Yeah, I know, I was ridiculous. So I'm going to start out with a few of the live feeds from last night and this morning. Of course, Todrick being a super fan, he expected that there would be a double elimination tonight. So they talked about that, and a lot of the house guests were not so sure that that's what was going to happen. But Todrick was prepared for it, so they've been talking about it on and off last night and this morning. When Meisha and Todrick are going over the days, Todrick said, do you think we should go over the days with Cynthia? And Meisha said, no. And Todrick said, well, I kind of just want to help her out a little bit. And Meisha said, Todrick, we are way past that point. So I was kind of wondering if she was going to vote out Cynthia tonight. And then a little bit later, it showed Meisha sleeping. And it showed Todrick in the room with Cynthia going over the days. So I think I'm getting a little bit of vibe that there may be a small chance that Todrick will turn on Meisha or Meisha will turn on Todrick. The last couple of decisions that they've made, they've not been on the same page. Meisha wanted Cynthia out. Todrick wanted Lamar out. And then Meisha doesn't want him to help Cynthia, but yet he's helping Cynthia when Misha's not around. So I don't know. There's a small possibility, I think, that those two may turn on each other in the end. I don't really see it happening, but we have that slight little hope. I have a guy that I watch and follow on Twitter, Spoiler King. And so far, every spoiler that he's put out has been spot on. I don't know if he works for CBS or he knows someone who works for CBS on the production crew, but all of his stuff has been spot on. Allegedly, production tells her in the DR last night that she can win against any of the remaining house guests. And they're pushing her towards taking Todrick. Make sure you take Todrick, which that was the plan anyway, so I don't know why that they would be doing that. I have mixed feelings about that. I don't want him to be in the finale because I don't want him to win any of the money. I mean, he's already making bank while he's in there. But I want him to be there because I want the jury to be able to grill him, and I hope they do. Oh my God. And then I so needed a laugh. Todd is talking about the front door of the Big Brother house. And he said, maybe everybody that goes through that door dies. And Big Brother answered, sometimes they do this. We've seen it on the regular season. And Big Brother says, whoa there. And Todd says, well, how do we know that everybody that's gone through that door is still alive? And Big Brother says, you've got to be kidding me. And Todd said, so you're saying that everybody went through that door is still alive? And Big Brother said, slow your roll. Which I thought was funny. They were also talking about what they get for a bonus. It seems as if they get $5,000 for every eviction, a bonus. $5,000 for every eviction they survive. So up until tonight, there was an extra, $25,000 on top of what they're already getting for being in there. So they're all making money. Hand over fist. All right, show recap. HOH, God we knew was Todrick. He put up Lamar and Todd. Todd won the POV, pulled himself off. He put up Cynthia. They voted out Lamar. That was the first eviction. I thought that Lamar was okay with leaving. I know that Todrick said tonight, after they came back in the house, after everybody was voted out, that Lamar hasn't spoke to him in like 2 days. And that he finally got to speak to him today and that he was okay. So, I don't know. I'm hoping that they're out in time to see what's going on so that they don't vote for Todrick. Oh my God, that power of veto meeting. And Todd saying that he looked like a Teletubby. I lost it. I don't think I've laughed that hard in a long time watching him in that outfit. And he did look like a Teletubby. And poor Cynthia talking about going downhill. She didn't even push off. And she didn't go downhill. She kind of just hovered a little bit. I thought she was never going to get to the end. And Todrick losing to Todd was priceless. And I'm going to tell you what. The edit that CBS is giving Todrick is freaking horrible. What the hell? They're showing... I've seen the live feeds and the crap that they're showing in the DR and all of that is nothing like what he's been in the house. They're not showing any of the vile things he said. They're painting a picture of Todrick, and I think that's who they have their projected winner. I honestly do. I love the fact that Todd did exactly what he said he was going to do, and he was going to tie it up so that Todrick had to be the one to vote Lamar out. That I was wondering if he was actually going to follow through with that, but he did. It's like, you're going to have to do your own dirty work. And I hated to see Lemmy go. Honestly, that man, he is so kind. And he just wants to live in peace. He doesn't like the drama. He doesn't like the arguing. I didn't realize that he had been 7 years sober, which is amazing. And he did say that he wanted Todd to be his sobriety coach because Todd had been sober for 30-something years. So I wish him all the luck, and I want to see what he's got coming up next because he is a sweetheart. Round 2, of course, Miesha wins HOH. The noms are Cynthia and Todd, and then Miesha wins POV. I knew before they ever did the eviction Todd was going home as soon as Miesha won that POV. But if it's tie, America gets to vote because Chris Kattan is not going to be allowed to vote because he left the game. So there's only 8 people on the jury. So if it ends up a tie, America gets to break the tie. When they did Todd's interview when he was voted out, I was like, dude, seriously? He think, Todrick played the best game. And honestly, I said it before. Todrick played a hell of a game. He was flawless in his game. However, when you start taking personal shots at people and their morals, and their integrity and their reputation. Things that you don't need to bring into the game. That's what makes me dislike Todrick. If it was any other season, if he had not have done that, I would be like, go Todrick, you've played the best game. Because game-wise, he has. Personality-wise, I think he's a snake. And I think in real life, this is who Todrick is. He fights with everyone because he's got to be the center of attention. And I never thought I would say this, but I hope Meisha wins. Yeah, I said it. There's no way that Cynthia is going to win a competition to get to pick who goes to the end with her. The only way that it's not a Todrick and Meisha finale is if Meisha wins it and turns on him and takes Cynthia, or he wins it and turns on Meisha and takes Cynthia. That's the only thing left. And the way this season's going, I don't think that's going to happen. And then when the feeds came up, they were talking, and Todrick said that he hoped that it was not a tie because then America gets to vote. And he doesn't know what all they've shown. Honey, they haven't shown anything, and they've painted you a good little picture. However, the live feeds have shown it all. So, we'll see. That's about it. I am going to try to get in bed early. Like I said, my brother-in-law is having surgery in the morning, so I need to be at the hospital with my sister. Tomorrow night, I probably will not do a video tomorrow night because of the situation. However, Wednesday I will be back seeing if I can figure out who won the first HOH and the second HOH and all of that. And I'll do a video Wednesday night after the finale. But that's all I have for you guys tonight. Have a good night, and as always, much love.